Just like Michelangelo into the blue on heavenly wings. Cargo ham bones don't take off, no smoke, no mirror, no strings. I can't take off these dark shades. I can only say how it's too beautiful. Our town on TV. Our town, there's you and me. Upside down, hanging out of an airplane.
Welcome to Our Town, and I'm your host, Larry Frost. We have a great show for you today. In the first segment, we'll be going to Amesbury High School to the Municipal Open House that was on February 8th. We'll have a quick visit by Governor Deval Patrick, State Representative Michael Costello, and Senator Steve Baddour. Also, there'll be a little bit of the Mayor's State of the City address, Mayor Thatcher Kezer. In the second segment, we'll go back to Our Town Then, with some beautiful slides and nice, gentle music. And in the third segment, we'll be having a little small interview with Mayor Thatcher Kezer at the Senior Center. So let's get started.
Well, it's great to be here in Amesbury tonight. It's the night of the State of the City address by your very good mayor, Thatcher Kezer, who is of whom I am a great fan, and I am of Amesbury. And we've got a number of projects going on here in the town, and we want to support this great community and its terrific people and keep good things happening.
Well, it's good to be here tonight at the annual open house and the mayor's first State of the State address. We're looking forward to hearing from the mayor. We have the governor, who is standing to our right, and he's been here this evening and talking to folks here in Amesbury, getting to know our police, our fire, some of the city hall personnel, and some of the residents. So we're real honored to have the governor here tonight, and we're just looking forward to a good night. You know, this is the mayor's chance to tell us what he wants to do over the next 2 years. We look forward in the legislature to working with him, and we think it's going to be a productive 2 years. We know we're coming out of probably one of our worst economic recessions in history, and we've been fighting real hard to make sure that we keep jobs and maintain jobs. And we've done a good job here, I think, on the northern part of our state, here in Amesbury especially. So it's a pleasure to be here. I appreciate the chance to say hello, and we're looking forward to good things for the next 2 years.
It's great to be back in Amesbury. It's great to be here with the mayor at his State of the City address. I think, as he will say later, working together with Representative Costello. We really are working together as a team to move Amesbury forward in a positive direction that the taxpayers and the folks who live in this great community can be proud of hopefully what we accomplish over the next 2 years. So it's great to be back. I look forward to working with the mayor, with all of the members of the government, especially with Representative Costello, and doing the best we can to ensure that Amesbury's future is bright. So again, thank you for having me. It's great to be back.
Key component as far as defining the quality of life in our community for now and in the future. And then any organization has to have what I refer to, using an Air Force term, an enabler part of the organization. And that's your finance, administration, and the keeper of records. Though that's not why we exist, it's not a direct service. Without administration, finance, and the keeper of records, none of these 5 core services would be able to function without it. So in a sense, to put a sort of a clear picture on why do we exist as a municipality, is to provide those 5 core services to you, the residents of Amesbury. We've faced some serious challenges recently. We always face challenges. That's no secret, but given the state of the economy in Central over the last many years, the economic downturn has been one of the most significant challenges, not just for Amesbury, for all of municipal government, all of state government, federal government, private sector. It has had a very significant impact on all of us. And it's been an extraordinary impact on any organization significantly. And then with the state losing its revenue sources, having to make its decisions on cuts that ultimately then have impact on municipal governments. We all know about the challenging tax rate in Amesbury. It's not something that's new. It's something on the forefront of everything that we do and the decisions we make in order to try to manage that. In fact, one of the interesting facts, since the tax rate is quite a discussed topic in Amesbury, one of the things that's important just in the last few years to take a look at, what are the significant drivers for the tax rate in Amesbury as in any community. One is the overall spending on the budget has an impact, but one of the biggest factors that affects the tax rate, not the tax bills, but the tax rate, is the value of housing in your community. And you'll see on this chart the inverse relationship between the value of the homes and what it does to the tax rate.
Hi, I'm Officer Tom Hancho at the Amesbury Police Department. Here at the open house tonight, we've got a display of some different programs that we have, the car seat safety program, the crime prevention and community policing program, also neighborhood watch, different services that we do provide. I'd like to thank everyone who came out and everyone who's going to be watching on television and helping us provide the services to the community. Thanks and take care.
Well, I just finished listening to the mayor give his first State of the City address. I thought he did an excellent job in outlining his plans for the future of this town. And also, what came through clear to me was how difficult it is for us as a community to really cut taxes without impacting delivering excellent services. Not that we shouldn't do it, not that we shouldn't try, and we are, but it was clear through the mayor's speech tonight that we have many challenges in front of us as a community. And I want to thank the mayor for stepping forward and being transparent with respect to the condition of the city. Thanks very much.
Hi everyone, I'm Patty DiTullio. I am the director of the Amesbury Public Library, and we're here at the Municipal Open House. And I just wanted to say hello, and please stop by the library and visit us. We have a lot of new and exciting programs going on. And our phone number at the library is 978-388-8148. Please also check out our website, www.amesburylibrary.org. You can also find us on Facebook, where we have a lot of new exciting things going on, and we will see you soon. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Anne Mary Connor, the director of the Amesbury Council on Aging. I'd like to say we've had a wonderful evening here at the Municipal Open House. The mayor did a wonderful speech, and I'm looking forward to our new transportation center, which Larry has right up here behind me. It's going to be a wonderful new addition to the lower mill yard. It's going to be revitalizing us. It's going to have a wonderful space for the seniors. We look forward to having that program go forward. I'd like to invite you all down. We have some great programs this month here at the Senior Center. We have a Veterans Luncheon coming up. We have the Kids as Peacemaker coming up. So come on down, have some fun, and check us out. Our phone number is 978-388-8138.
Welcome. We're here at the Senior Center with Mayor Thatcher Kezer, and I thought it'd be kind of nice to bring to you all about the state of the city, the preparation, who was there, talk about the guests, why they came, and what you see about Amesbury in the future. So the presentation, how did you feel it went?
I think it went well in the sense, one, I wanted to do a little different than the standard State of the City address of somebody standing at a podium reading from a script. So I designed it in a way that, to have a PowerPoint screen behind me that sort of provided the punchlines for each thing that I was talking about, but also to get away from the podium and just walk around and have a conversation.
Well, it's no barrier. You're directly with the audience and stuff, which was nice.
Right, and so it was more of, okay, folks, this is what we've been doing. Here's the challenges we're facing. Here's what I see coming in the near future and what we plan on doing about it. And it was based on that. So I actually had fun doing that and just getting away and walking around and being a lot more natural. And there was no script for that. I didn't write that speech. It was more of building the PowerPoint presentation as my outline and just working from that to talk about things we're doing. So it gave me an opportunity to sort of more naturally talk about things about the future for Amesbury and what we're dealing with. Do
you feel it went the way you wanted to? Did you come across the way you wanted to and got your message out okay?
Yeah, it did. I mean, we did a little scheduling shuffle because the governor had come for the presentation, and we did combine the speech along with an open house where we had all the division heads and department heads there, sort of as like a trade show where residents could come in and walk around and talk to the individual departments and ask questions and get information.
And actually he spent a lot of time, but he was supposed to do this after the presentation?
Yeah, and what happened, his schedule was very tight when he had to leave. I was concerned about him having to leave in the middle of my speech and how that would look. And you know, he was very apologetic on the fact that he was on a tight schedule. So sort of on the fly made the decision, let's get the governor to walk around and be with the folks who have come. Let's do that first and then do the speech afterwards. So we kind of flipped the order of that. But I think it went off well.
Well, he spent a lot of nice time with every director that I saw. And he was down to Kezer. Just real quickly, it was funny because I was talking with Nick Costello, and he came over and stood right in front of me. I didn't know I said, I think that's a governor to myself. I'm like, it was. So we shook our hands and stuff. But the whole thing was low key. And I think that when you watch the show, the first part is a municipal open house. And then you'll see some old films in today's show. And so that's why I wanted to get a feeling with you. And I thank you for your time and stuff on, setting the thing up, how you felt it went. And also for the future, what do you see? What are some of your dreams? I know you went over them, but do you see Amesbury somewhat the same as it is now, or a different layout even? I know this place here will be going down by the DPW and stuff. Yeah. And so it's going the direction you would like it to go, right?
Yeah, and what we're trying to do is a couple of things. We want to sort of acknowledge our past as an industrial community, the mill buildings that we have, and to capture those and keep those, to maintain those, but at the same time modernize the use of those. So we're sort of holding on to the past that makes up our history, but also being able to move forward as a community. And so the redevelopment of the Lower Mill Yard is a key component. That's the other half of the downtown that is just ripe for that development. But to go forward, we as a city, we have to make a commitment up front to get things started. And then once that happens, and that's with the transportation building and moving a lot of our health and human functions into that. Into one place. It makes sense just from a buildings aspect of a new modern building with elevators and energy efficient equipment and all the benefits of that, as well as community meeting space that doesn't exist or doesn't exist well right now. But tie that in, getting the public works facility out of there. So those are our initial investments. And what will happen is the private sector will follow behind and invest tens of millions of dollars into that area.
Direction.
Yes. Our public works facility is the impediment to the new growth in that area. So by us making that first step, the private sector steps in, and the new revenue that'll come in because of that new and private investment is what's going to pay for our move. And so from a taxpayer's perspective, when you look at a 10, 20 year window, that's going to pay for itself and keep that vitality and essence of the community, as well as capturing our past of holding on to those mill buildings and reusing them for modern use.
You're so optimistic, which is nice. I think the governor even said that he likes your attitude and your drive to get something done. So I really thank you for being the mayor. I'm not trying to brown nose, but I'm just thanking you because there is a good vision. And as you watch the show, you'll see the 3 steps, I hope, that goes back in the past and shows our great history and the hard work that people have done in the past. And now with your ideas for the future, I think it's going to be really nice. So thanks again. We're out of here. Thank you, Mayor.
Thanks, Larry. Thanks for doing that.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the show. There's a list of people to thank, so probably ought to get started. Governor Deval Patrick and his staff, State Representative Michael Costello and his staff, Senator Steve Baddour and his staff, also Mayor Thatcher Kezer and his staff. I'd like to thank Senior Director Anne Mary Connor, the Library Director Patty DiTullio, Amesbury Police Officer Tom Hanshaw, Councilor Alan Neal, and all those that was involved in setting up the tables and arranging everything and getting ready for the success of the municipal open house. And I want to thank Mayor Thatcher Kezer for the tremendous speech of the state of the city. I want to thank the library for the photos and the work they do for the Our Town show. And work hard, stay healthy, and please take time to care for someone. From Our Town, bye-bye, we're out of here.
It's too beautiful. Our town on TV. Our town, there's you and me. Upside down, hanging out of an airplane.